You're not tuned in to HoustonHipHopNews.com. Report live from H-Town.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get started with Pyrexx, man. You know what I'm saying? We see he been putting this thing down, man. Really progressing in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? HoustonHipHopNews.com like to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Our first question, you know what I'm saying, is how you doing, Mr. Pyrexx, man? Let us know how you doing, man. How you feeling?
H-Town, I'm doing good, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I just want to just salute you. Like, you've been on the scene. You know, you come out of pocket to do everything you do, from traveling, from just everything, man. I just want to salute you, man. But other than that, you know, I'm out here. I've been out here since I've been out of prison in 2011 from doing my second bid. So, you know, I'm out here recording and dropping. Recording and dropping. That's all I'm doing, man. If you ain't seen my single One, it's on World Star. If you ain't seen my new single that I just released last week, First Day, man, got over 25,000 views. It's called I Chunked the H Up. Check the behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Houston Hip Hop News,
man,
you feel
know what
me?
I'm saying? What new album you got coming out, man? Let Houston Hip Hop News know and the fans know what new album you got coming out, man.
Yeah, man, my new album, I wasn't going to say nothing, but I got word today, man. But it's coming out May 31st. It's called Born Again Disciple. Boys, that right there is just a definition of what the album going to be about. A lot of boys know I'm a gangster disciple. Been a gangster disciple for over 10 years, man. I decided to lay down a lot of things, man, and I gave my life to the higher power, Jesus Christ. So I'm out here pushing for the Lord. I'm still in these streets, rocking with gangsters, and I'm doing all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Bringing light to the community. So, hey, what it is, Born Again Disciple, man.
Our next question we got to ask Mr. Pyrexx, man. You know what I'm saying? We hear you that you saying you gave your life over to God, man. We salute you on that, man, because, you know, it really takes a strong person to do that, man. So let them know the transaction you going through, man.
It wasn't easy, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you, third man. It wasn't easy, homie. You know, boys know Pyrexx from being with ABN. You know, asshole by nature. That's where I originated from. That's my roots. I've been with them guys since I was like 8 years old, man, from the north side of Houston. Them guys from the west, we connected. You know what I'm saying? Being with Jay-Son, we young and going to high school together and stuff like that, man. So, you know, I came from that era, went to jail, being in these streets, got out. Did the ABN thing, and you know, we had misunderstandings and what I wanted to do and what they wanted to do, and me being a hard head, not caring, you know what I'm saying, about a lot of different things. You know, I was involved on them handlebars, tripping, just blowing my mind away. You know what I'm saying? I ended up dissing Power Wall and a couple of other white rappers and wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a hand out, even though them guys ain't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Boys out here, you got to stand up. You know what I'm saying, and do what you got to do. But I feel as being a white boy, whatever the case may be, like, dang, Paul, you from my city, you see what I'm saying, you from my hood, you from Woo. That's how I felt, man. Everything was mine. Like, I felt like I needed a hand out. I was being selfish, you see what I'm saying? So, you know, I did my thing. I left ABN, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, a lot of stuff happened through the ABN clique. So RIP Money Clip D, that's my brother, man. I love him to death. He on my face, you know what I'm saying? RIP Dinky D, you know what I'm saying? All the fallen soldier, even Papa C, you feel me? RIP to them boys. But other than that, man, I left that and went on tour with Twister, and then I left that and went on tour with Bubba Sparks, and I left that and came back down. You know, I dropped my album in that thing that went viral in the streets, and it, you know, I had a lot of love from that, from GT Garza to Felony to Jelly Roll and J Rock and Lil C, and just, you know, the streets always show me major love, man, when it comes to just doing Pyrexx, man. So, you know, I left all that 3RD, I left all that, bro, and it's like I still wasn't happening, man. I still wasn't doing whatever I felt like I needed to be doing. I wasn't getting it, man. I kept going back to forth to jail, back to forth to jail, back to forth to jail. 25 to life charges behind some drink, 20 life charges behind all this stuff that I was doing in these streets. I wasn't seeing what I needed to go, man. I asked God this last occasion 9 months ago. I said, Jesus, man, you get me out of this one, and I'm gonna bring people to your kingdom. I'm going to bring them through my music. I ain't going to promote stuff that I don't want to do no more, man. I don't want to promote the stuff that with the children and the women and all that stuff that I feel sort like, if I got to get in my car and turn my music down because my mother-in-law coming in there or my little kids in there, why am I letting myself listen to it if I don't want them to listen to it? You see what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody from what they do. I don't knock Trey, T.I., 2 Chainz, Kirk Carter. The music is hard. I respect the music. I like the music. I listen to some music, but some stuff that I would promote, I just ain't doing that no more, man. And that's my covenant I got with God right now. I'm in these streets. I'm in these with the gangsters. You see the gangsters, man. I'm in here with these guys, man, and they salute me. They see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit's in you. You got to want to change. I'm not making nobody change. I'm just doing music for myself and for God now. How people take is how they take. A lot of people like, man, you tripping, fool. You was right there, bro. What you doing, man? You one song away to being another H-Town legend coming out of Houston. You know, you one song away, Pyrexx, man. You got the background. You got the rap sheet. Why you gonna do the soft music now? But I'm the guy that's putting the pepper in this rap music, man, on Christian hip-hop. I'm the one that's bringing gangster to Christian hip-hop news. You see what I'm saying? This is the hip-hop news. So that's what I'm doing out here, gangster.
Man, Mr. Pyrexx, man, what is a good message you could tell to an upcoming artist that's trying to come up right now, man?
Stop being lazy. It's the best thing to tell anybody if you're going to be an artist, man. Like, you got to stop being lazy. Self-promotion is the best promotion, man. Ain't nobody going to rep you like yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you want yourself to get out there, you got to work for it. You got to push it, man. I'm going to tell you something the homie was just saying. He was like, yeah, man, put it on YouTube, man. You got a question. Put on YouTube, man. You know, I was told that even by Zero like Pyrexx, man. You know, if you want to get a lot of noise, you got to flood YouTube, man. I don't care if you just getting some video footage of you waking up in the morning, brushing your teeth, starting your day, whatever, man. You got to flood constantly because somebody's always on social media. There's somebody always on there. If you just get help, man. Ask people, man. Don't let your pride get in the way. Ask for help. Hey, Houston Hip Hop News, man. Can I get your email? Show you what I got going on, man, and see if you can do an interview for me. You know, anything, man. And one thing I say that I had a problem with is don't expect people to just do something for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody owe you nothing. You see what I'm saying? You owe yourself something, man. And so just I mean, don't let money stop you either, man. I mean, pay for your way. You know what I'm saying? Just like ESG. That's my guy, man. And he do anything I want on a G. You see what I'm saying? But just because I want him to do something for me, I throw him some change, man. You know what I'm saying? That don't even probably go to him, man. He probably get his son some stuff, man, or his old lady take him out to eat or not, you know, anything, man. So if you want something, man, say, hey, man, I don't want you to do it on the string, man. I want to pay you, homie. I want to I want to sow into you what you got going on so you can sow back into what I got going on. You see what I'm saying? Have a heart, man.
Our next question we like to ask, man, Mr. Pyrexx, man, how many albums you got in the streets? How many mixtapes, man? And let us know the titles of them.
I'm going to tell you something about that real quick, man. I've been in the rap game for a while. I've been in the streets doing rapping since I was about 14 years old in the projects, man, the condominiums, freestyle on generators. You see what I'm saying? I've been doing that for a while. But I was really kind of like, I guess I was scared. I ain't know how to record all the way, and I got maybe shy. I just didn't want to do it, how it sounded or whatever, man. So, you know, I never did no music. You see what I'm saying? And then the guys that I was in the music with, they was from the West. I'm from the North. And I ain't know the bus routes out that way. You know, I only know Eggers Home bus routes. You know what I'm saying? 85. I'm catching that wherever I need to go. So it's like I ain't even really just do anything. So, you know, I went to prison. I went to jail so early, man, at 16 years old. So I'm still on paper till I'm 31. So it's like since 16, I went to prison when I was 17, got out when I was 19, went back to prison at 21, got out and when I was 25, about to be 26, and that's when I started my career. So my main thing, I was putting stuff on. I was on Lil Boss album. You know what I'm saying? I was on Trey mixtape. I was on his album Street King. You know, I was on his Undisputed mixtape. I was on all this stuff, man, but it took to I got out February 2011, March 2012 when I dropped my album In That Thing. And since then, I was working on it. I had a mixtape coming out called Workflow, and it was basically a year from the time my album dropped is how many features I did. And I did like 79, I think, features that I did with major artists and underground artists. So I was gonna put just my feature in they hooks and do what I had to do, you know what I'm saying, and drop the mixtape, woo, this and that. But I kept going back and forth in jail, and so when I got out, this last time, I couldn't even use that music no more because of the route that I sold into God, saying I was gonna do. I let the music go, and so so prior to that, I'm staying, and you'll see me in everybody videos. I'm cameos, I'm features, I'm cameo features. Just now, I'm cameo, and I was gonna drop a mixtape. And I was going to do the workflow again. I was just going to wait. So I decided to drop my album that's Born Again Disciple. May 31st is coming out. And then prior to that, right after that, it'll be about 3 months, man, I'm going to drop the mixtape workflow. And that's going to be stuff that I'm doing now, that I'm still in the streets with still gangsters, still getting on gangster songs and just rapping about what I know and what I do. You see what I'm saying? So, get at me if you need a feature, if you need some information, man. Book Pyrexx, tbz@gmail.com.
Our next question we like to ask you, man, Mr. Pyrexx, man, what's your favorite song, man, you like to perform, man? When you're on that stage, you doing your thing, what is your favorite song to perform, and how does it make you feel?
Yeah, man. I say now I got a new favorite. My new favorite is I Chunked H Up, man. That's my favorite song to perform. That's my single. That's what I had to do it H-Time style, you know what I'm saying? And steady trying to go commercial a little bit, or steady trying to go the routes that I hear. I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do a long song like June 27th. You know what I'm saying? Something that's 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes long type stuff to put on for your city, put on for your homies, the guys that's behind the scenes that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? Put on for them, man, and that's the one. But before that, it was One. My song One. That was my transition song from street rap to inspiring rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't even call myself a Christian rapper or a gospel rapper. I just call myself an inspirational rapper. I inspire people to keep going, growth development, better development. That's what I do, man. But right now, so I Chunked that H up, man. Y'all chunk that H up one time with me, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen that? World Star Hip Hop that. Just type in my name, Pyrexx, P to the Y, R to the E, double X, Pyrexx. You know what I'm saying?
Our next question we like to ask Mr. Pyrexx, man. How did you hook up with Bubba Sparxxx, man? We saw that hot video. It was on fire. It was surfing the internet, man. We promoted it, man. It was real hot, man. So how did you connect up with Bubba Sparxxx, man? That was a good look, man, from H-Time.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of crazy how that even inspired, man. Shout out to Haystack. If y'all don't know who Haystack is, man, that's a white rapper, man, that's been put in the music scene of Tennessee for a long time, man. So, you got to be on that type of, that's East Coast. I mean, well, Tennessee is really the South, almost the South. It ain't that far away, but I don't know if that's East Coast rap or not. I think of East Coast, I think of New York, so I don't know. But the homie had shot a Twitter out to Bubba. He was like, Haystack and Bubba Sparxxx real cool. They got that crazy white boy stuff they got down there where, the 666 Mafia homie, you know what I'm saying? Young Lil White, homie Lil White, them guys out there. So he shot him with Twitter out and said, hey man, why don't you do a track with Pyrexx? It wasn't even a day later, man, he commented back. He was like, man, I've been rocking with homie ever since I seen that I'm Back song on World Star Hip Hop. And that's what I tell people. Like, I don't get on World Star Hip Hop for free. That cost me $900. Shout out to Joy, that's my sister in Delray Beach. She the one that made that happen for me. That was $900. All my other videos, $750. This I Chunked the H up that I just dropped, $750. You know what I'm saying? I spend racks on the video. All that, man. You got to spend money, man. You got to spend money to make money. That's period. So I did it, and that's the promotional stuff I was telling you about. I did a song on World Star. Just so happened, Bubba Sparxxx seen it, and it was such a hard video to the point where the lyrics was so tough that he will never forget the video if he sees me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a white boy with all these tattoos. It's hard to forget a face when you look like with tattoos on it. So I did that, and he said, I've been doing something. So he was like, I happened to see it on Twitter. And, you know, I follow Haystack, so I seen it, and I was like, I said, man, that right there meant the world to me, Bubba. Just to read that, to know from the song that you did. Come on, you was on BT, MTV. I don't even think BT was happening then. It was MTV or whatever, man, with Timberland and Missy Elliott and, you know, all them songs that you was doing, man. And he was like, man, let's work. So I said, well, since I want him on my project, I get the project all the way done. And once it's all the way done, then I send it to him. I don't send him a beat. I don't woo-woo this and that, man. I had the whole song already done. And all he had to do was drop his verse on each one. And, you know, if you really do a collab with somebody, they going to collab with you on it. You can know that these guys sound like they was in a studio together when they made that record. So I did it. And when he heard it, he was like, Pyrexx, I'm feeling that, man. Like, after that second verse you did, I ain't even know how to do it no more, man. I wanted to give up rapping. That's what he said, man. I was like, man, that's 100, dog. And he said he just came at the end and just did it regular, you know what I'm saying, doing bubble. So when I did it, I said, man, we got to shoot a video for it. He said, well, come to Atlanta. And I was like, man, he said, I got some shows out here, man, you can come there with me. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there, man. And what was so great about that, he was like, bro, I want to sew into you, man. He wanted to, man, I'm going to buy your ticket and put some bread in your pocket, man. I want you to come out here with me for a second and see how I'm living. And he was just, me and him had a lot of the same history together, you know, being in drugs and being high all the time, addicted and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was the one where it was cool. So, you know, he flew me out there. And when he flew me out there, dog, it was 100, man. He picked me up, took me around the city, took me to the crib, you know what I'm saying? We freshened up, man, and we started shooting, man. We went to a little like a warehouse or whatnot. It was about 1 million mosquitoes in that thing. Thought we was gonna die in that thing, but you know, we finished the video and it was just, that's how it was. He showed straight love, man. Salute to Bubba Sparks. It's B-U-B-B-A, Bubba, and Sparks, S-P-A-R, 3 X's. Bubba Sparks, man. Shout out that homie. You can add that on anything from Twitter and Instagram, man. Y'all get him on the feature. That's my guy. Oh, before I finish, man, them women was going crazy behind that booty everywhere. Going crazy behind that song, and it's like 10 years old. So that's right. Like that song that he did, people would never forget Bubba Sparks, ever. You see what I'm saying? Behind one song, that's what matters, man. You're going to get you something, you want to push it as a single, make sure it's a real single, not just something you just put out there. Let it be known. If you're going to push a single can go from 2 months to 2 years. That's how you push a single. You see what I'm saying? And if it goes platinum and you can get the right people to hear it, man, it go for life. Booty song, that thing is forever. You see what I'm saying? That man was still getting paid 15 racks just to perform it. You see what I'm saying? One song, 15 stacks. Shoot, man, that's getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Next question we got to ask Mr. Pyrexx, man. You know what I'm saying? We know these labels probably, man, calling up your phone line, man. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to get at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're hot like it's stolen out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You out here putting in work and grinding and everything, man. Let them know, man. You signed any label or anything, man?
Yeah, man. I'm signed to a minor label right now called Rapture Records. If you follow me on Instagram, Pyrexx_G, you'll see the hashtag I'm always promoting. It's called Rapture Records. It's a minor label it's been in the Houston hip hop scene for 10 years now, but they were just kind of like family doing it, and you know they had bread behind it and it was pushing, man. And how I got a part of that label was the Christian artist Trey 9. Trey 9 is the guy that I met in Clemens Unit. He was a church guy, but he was a hip hop artist, and he came in there, man. He's the one that brought Lecrae to Houston when they had a major concert in 2011, I think, man. Like Trey was a good guy, Trey 9, and he just brought it to her, and she signed him to his album, and she just started seeing my movement with him. I was going. We got a new thing called DTS, Disciple of the Streets, that me and Trey 9 do, that she see we was doing, and it was just like she couldn't knock it. She was like, he's got the following. Why not invest some money in him and feel like it can prosper? You know what I'm saying? And she's a believer in faith, so that right there helped out too, because she was like, okay, this what it is. He a Christian hip hop artist, but he's so gangster and so marketable. We can hit both sides. You know what I'm saying? So she was said, you know, if she gonna invest some money and they gotta, no matter what, they gotta figure out if they gonna get it back. You see what I'm saying? So she invested the money in doing my album, Born Again Disciple, that's coming out May 31st. That's just what it is, man. Like, what she's doing is so 1,000. It's like you hear labels and you're like, man, I'm gonna get messed over on a label, man. I don't know, they gonna get a percentage out and I'm not gonna see my whole penny. But see, if you're not doing nothing in the streets, getting a label is cool. Some people say stay independent. Well, you got to make noise to do independent stuff. You see what I'm saying? You can't say just do independent, but you only making $100 every other week on music. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to know what you're doing and do what you got to do, man. So that's what it was, man. They sold in that album, man, and they got it. You know what I'm saying? For only a couple years. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's not like a long-term album, man. You know, they get their piece of the pie. They got to. That's a label. And I respect DeJuan Banks. That's the one that's the CEO. She's the one that said, hey, I'm going to write that check off. I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sew into you, man. And here's some other stuff so you can just get yourself right and do what you got to do, man. Salute DeJuan Banks. That's my girl right there.
Okay, y'all. Next question from Houston Hip Hop News. We like to ask Mr. Pyrexx, man. You say you've been going to jail, man. Know what I'm saying? Then you get out, drop your music, man. You gain your following, man. You got loyal fans, man. You know, we can't reach all our fans, man, and talk to them, man. Know what I'm saying? Now's the time to speak to them, man, and tell them anything that you want them to know, man, that you need them to know.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for being a part of what I got going on, man. Thank you so much. It's like without y'all, man, there's no way of source of social media. You feel me? And it's like God makes that happen, and I want to thank him for just opening these people's hearts to follow me. Now, best believe I got a bunch of haters. Oh, they come a dime a dozen all the time, every time. Anything you do, Satan's here to steal, kill, and destroy. And he will throw stuff to knock you right off your feet and make you be, I wish you would say something else to me and I'm going to slap the dog. You feel me? That's just how you feel when how it is, man. But I say, look at Lil Wayne. Look at Jay-Z. Look at Beyonce. Look at Rick Ross. Look at all these people, especially Rick Ross. You see what I'm saying? All these people that talk, you think they bite on everything they get at them? That's what's going to happen. If you go on World Star Hip Hop right now, you'll see a whole bunch of hatred. Whole bunch of that. If you read it and you let this stuff get in your heart, you will go crazy because they don't really know you. They don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying? You know your heart. You know what you're doing out here. If you writing music and you ain't about that life, stop it. You see what I'm saying? And that's just real, man. Just do what you do. Just don't do it because it's entertainment. Because when that bullet come at you, man, you scared. You gonna get hit. You feel what I'm saying? So figure out what you gonna do, man. And I just say, hey, y'all stay focused. Man, I'm doing it. Anybody can do it, man. Y'all are the fans. Y'all would make this stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to come to the concerts. Just don't come. That's like going to church. You know what I'm saying? When you go to church, you get entertained no matter what. But you also learn something. You see what I'm saying? So you come to a Pyrexx show, man. And it's a Pyrexx show. And this is what's happening. I promise you, man, you're going to hear something. You're going to be like, dang, this tatted up white boy gangster like this, woo, woo, woo. But he's out here trying to do the right thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You can't do nothing but salute that. And if you hate it, that's you, man. You got to press play. And once you press play, Pyrexx get paid. Best believe that. You see what I'm saying? So keep the hating and pass it on. Say, look at this stupid white boy and give me another view. You feel me?
Our next question we like to ask, man, know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, you got a powerful, good movie, man, know what I'm saying? And the people respecting it, man, know what I'm saying? We had Bun B come out to the video shoot, man, know what I'm saying? Man, tell me the honor of that, man, having the OG, Trill OG, Bun B, RIP Pimp C, man, to come to your video, man, and show love.
Bro, that right there, just to know that Bun came out. Me and Bun, we got a relationship. We had a song together, me, him, and Young Buck from Tennessee that never got released. Bun was on the hook, and he was doing a verse on it, man, but it never got released. It was when I was in ABN, and then, you know, I just let the song go. But like we already had a relationship. When Trey 9 did a panel about questions about hip hop and positivity and negativity about it and whatever. And he needed a panel of church individuals, hip hop Christian artists, secular music, and a legend. And that Bun B was the category of a legend. I was a secular rapper, still in ABN, and then you had the Christian hip-hop artists and all that. So we had stuff that we've been doing for a while. So I ain't got his contact info. I ain't had nothing but Trey 9 did. If you were on Trey 9 album, I'm on the album. Bun B on the song with Trey 9. It's Trey 9, Bun B, and Brian Angel. You see what I'm saying? That's like a beautiful song, man. So check that video out. It's super hard. Bun salutes what we do. He respects the movement of God. He's a faith walker. He's also was a professor at U of H, I think. You see what I'm saying? And so like he's been doing this thing, man. And just for homie to pull up and like come out and be in the video, and not just be in the video, but interact in the video. He don't know my single, but right when I did it was so simple that he already knew by the time the show was over with. You feel me? He was performing it, saying it. And so the visuals of it that Boomtown and Director to H, Boomtown Productions, all that stuff, when they did it, just brought it to life, man. It just like, it was and remember, bro, like a week or so before that, it was like crazy raining. It was sleet, snow. It was all type of crazy weather, man. Boys was wrecking everywhere, man. And it was like, the next weekend was a video shoot, and I ain't know how it was gonna happen. I ain't know nothing, man. I got sunburned that day. You feel me? It was nan cloud there. Texas Wise Wheels came out, brought out the slabs, and you know what happened after that. When you in the projects where I'm from, that's where I was raised at. That's the basketball stuff we go to on weekends, man. All that. You come back to the hood, man, and you bring some slabs, some drop tops. It's gonna bring people. And everybody showed up, man. It was Love ESG on the song. They showed up. His son, man, his wife, man, it was just 100. And my homie back there, Pig, man, he came out there, came all the way from Corpus, him and his homies, man. 40 Block, what up, man? Young Rollers, what up? They came out, man, and just showed straight love and was rocking with us, man. And I want to shout out to Pig. I want to shout out to DC, man. Them guys there is the business, man. They is the definition of being a thoroughbred.
No doubt, man. Our next question, man. Yeah, man, we see him back in the back, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Young thoroughbreds, man. Corpus Christi style, man. Introduce them, man. Let them know who they is, man.
All I can say is this. Trey Six Uno. Trey Six Uno. That's my jam. If you don't jam any Corpus Christi music, man, you need to start. My guys out here, Debo out here, DC out here, Young Rollers out here, 40 Block out here, man, Flatline out here. You see what I'm saying? Them my guys, man, and I show love to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even say no more about it. Trey Six Uno, is that the name of the song? Yeah. That's the name of the song. So it's not like I'm saying something where it's part of the song. That is the song. Look it up. Trey Six Uno. Video coming. You see what I'm saying? Mixtapes coming. Albums coming. You see what I'm saying? That's my guy DC. I heard the song and I was like, shoot, man, you got you one, man. You got you one. Real talk, man. And this DC. Before I give it to DC, I'm going to tell you about the homies back here just so he can get into him and tell you about it. But look, man, this guy right here, that's Pig, man. 40 Block representative. That's my guy. That's my homie, man. Like, when I was on my butt, man, that boy was going to MoneyGram, standing in line, filling out applications and whatever the stuff to send me bread, man, to help me out when I'm hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? That's thorough, man. And never fell off onto anything. We always been 100 with each other, man. Brothers, man. You can be a brother and fall off with somebody, man, but be the bigger man in the situation. Say like, hey, man, my bad, dog. Let's go kick it. You see what I'm saying? Square business, man. That's what real brothers do. You fight, you get all that, man, but real brothers stick together no matter what, man. That's the true definition of love, man. Loyalty, thorough. You saying real, trill, all that. 100, man. But look, got the homie Mike. Go on, say what you do.
What's good?
I'm just out the quarter, nigga. Out of Corpus. Shit, supporting my niggas.
Young Rollers in this bitch, nigga. We holding down.
The guy behind me, the little short one, the Mohawk, that's my guy. That's my thoroughbred, man. Came out here with me, man. Always supports me, man. The biggest and the baddest, you feel me? Big E, that's my dog.
What's going down? It's Big E Thoroughbred. We out here supporting Corpus Christi, DC, and the Young Rollers. Our brother Pyrexx. We got to go to this performance, Corpus Christi.
This guy right here, he beat me on my tattoos. I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? That's my homie, man. Devo, what it do?
What's the deal, man? Out that Trey Six Uno, man. Just be waiting for that album, Crazy World. You know what I'm saying? That Trey Six Uno is coming hard. It's coming hard.
Last but not least, man, my guy right here, it's my homie. Boy, fly to me. I'm kind of hot about that, man. These boys, I come here, man, I got to step my dress game up, man. I'm about to buy a jersey from him and a hat for $50, right? I got you. Hold that down. Deduction. You know what I'm saying? It's my homie, man, DC Young Roller. Let him know something.
Shit, what's good, nigga? It's DC out them Young Rollers, a boss, nigga. Shit, Trey Six Uno, y'all want to know about that shit? We were just vibing one day, blowing on the cool, riding around. My nigga Debo talking about, hey, what's up, nigga? Let's put on a song for the city. And Debo right here. So shit, we just started. We heard that, you know, that Ocho Cinco by French. So we was like, fuck it, we just put a remix to that, nigga. And we came up with that Trey Six Uno. We're like, Trey Six Uno, you see these niggas right here? Yeah, they riding with me. Shit, but other than that, we up in these streets, CC everywhere, man. We got
Yeah. We about to wrap it up, know what I'm saying, with Houston hip hop news. Know what I'm talking about? You know, we locked in, man. We finna ask the young fellas, man, give us some Houston hip hop news we could use, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm going to tell you like this. The Houston hip hop news you can use is going on www.houstonhiphopnews.com. That's what it is. You want to find out what's happening in H-Town, you get up on that website, man. You know, email that, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to say, man, but I'm out here. You need me. You need to contact me. It's Facebook. Pyrexx is Thoroughbreds. It's Instagram, Pyrexx_G. It's my Twitter, @RealPyrexx. You see, there's a lot of Pyrexxes out there, but I'm the real one. You know what I'm saying? The tatted up white boy from H-Town. Eggers home, what it do? Thoroughbreds, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's how we get it.
I choked the H up, and my fitted clean. Riding through my city in my big body machine. What you know about me? 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 I choked the H up, and my fitted clean. Riding through my city in my big body machine. What you know about me? What you know